Oh, baby. You know what time it is. What time is it?
It's 7:37 p.m.
We're
Eastern.
late! I had a run. Literally.
Okay.
Just was in a run. We're back with, Ghost. Just ghost times, baby. It's almost Halloween. And so, we're playing this game. Even though that's not how it, that's how it's worked out. Ghost Trick Wahoo! Thanks, Nate.
Ghost Trick Wahoo?
Good to see you in the chat. I was talking to Nate about a manga that I've become obsessed with recently. And by recently, I mean as of today.
Okay.
It's called, hey, we got a notification. What is the notification? You are now eligible for Twitch Camp clothing set for Baldur's Gate 3. Cool.
Hey, you play that game.
I played that game. But it's called Medalist, and it's a story about an 11-year-old girl who wants to be a figure skater, and she starts way too late because you're supposed to start training to be a figure skater when you're like 3. And this coach, who was a professional like duos figure skater, was depressed, and then he saw her trying, and he decided to pick her up as his mentor. Or mentee.
Yeah, I've seen this.
Yeah, people fucking love it.
Yeah.
And it's good reason. The relationship between them is very cute. It's very wholesome. There's not a lot of like that toxic coach mentality that is in a lot of sports anime. It's sweet. It's cute. I love it a lot. I read like 10 chapters today.
Yeah.
I'm also eating. Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, what's happening? What's going on? Deal me the deal, Mr. Death Row Winmate. Little change in plans. My daughter has been kidnapped. I can't just go off to die without doing something. Shit. But you're in hard custody, don't forget. Back at the prison, everybody's waiting for you with a special seat just for you, baby. This guy's really, what's the term? He's really okay with just murdering people. He's just like, I want to kill you.
Actually, we blew that seat up.
We did blow that seat up. I accidentally clicked.
Just wanted to let you know, Inspector, that we blew the seat up.
It's gone.
Obliterated.
Then I guess we better prove my innocence on the double. On the double, is it? You sound so determined, my old friend. I want to save Camila in more ways than one. And that's all there is to it. I see, my old friend, in more ways than one. Yahoo! What do you say, Mr. Minister? May we have the decision? Should the execution be carried out tonight, as planned? Or should we hold up and wait for this important evidence to come in?
No, the order still stands. Bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its enforcement.
This guy sucks.
Yeah.
As you wish, Your Excellency.
Please don't bow down to me. Especially not that low.
In that case, can I have one of your boys arrange a prison van to pick him up?
My boys.
Oh shit. That's my bad. I was not ready for a good my boys. Where'd he get a chair?
Not space.
The van should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Just enough time for ghosts to do ghost things. Hold on one second, I need to get my shit set up.
What if you just had to actually wait 10 minutes in real time?
Wait, do I not have my boys on here anymore? No, I don't. Awful.
It's okay. The boys are here with us in spirit. We've got the boys in chat, so.
Hey!
My boys!
There we go. It's just not on my stream deck. The van should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Your escape tonight was brilliant. Will you show me another miracle in these last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death Row Windmate? Trick time.
Yeah, we need to get all of our chatters those shirts that just say some variant of like boy, like post boy, bad man, something like that.
Oh yeah. I'm glad to see Detective Jowd all fired up now, but I feel like I'm under the gun hand. Him, but unfortunately my hair is not dyed. Even if Lynn does not
yet.
come through with proof of Jowd's influence, it'll be meaningless if Jowd or Camilla.
I think we switch it every single stream, so let's decide. What's it gonna be, Grant?
We could do Kamala and make her the vice president of the United States.
No, thank you. No.
What?
No.
Do not. God damn it. Hold on a second. This is a mess. I'm eating like a little piggy boy right now. I'm getting pasta all over my desk mat. Because I needed to eat dinner. I need to wash this anyway.
You know how it is with spaghetti.
Pray tell, how is it?
Everywhere.
In my pockets? On the floor?
Mm-hmm.
I have to do something about that kidnap. Maybe I should ask for some advice from a capable detective here. Most likely the minister won't stop the execution. Not as long as there's any small chance his daughter is the one who was kidnapped. But she isn't the one, I'm sure of it. Well, it would be great if we could prove that to the minister. Prove it? How? I doubt his wife is ever going to answer that call of his. If we call from here, right, but a telephone works in both directions. What are you saying? Only family members can solve a family problem. Hey, Mr. Ghost. Yes? I have to admit, I don't like depending on others. But you're the only one who can change the situation. Gee, detective, for those past 5 years, Camilla is the only thing that
This is your you have to pick right here.
Let's say Camilla. I like that better.
Okay.
I can't go meekly to the chair now. Not since we destroyed it. I hate to ask this, but would you mind saving me? I'll try. The key to getting the justice men to stop the execution is his wife and daughter. But is there a way?
Time to play marriage counselor.
Excuse me, Mr. Minister.
I can't hear you.
I'm sure you heard everything we've been saying. And you're telling me you don't believe any of it.
Let me speak plainly. I don't trust you. But there's somebody else whom I trust even less.
Oh yeah? Who's that?
Me! I can't explain your existence. It's not normal, but I'm pretty abnormal myself. Oh, so maybe you're a figment of my imagination. A delusion. Would you listen to a delusion?
To be honest, I have no idea what you're talking about. I got the bit about you trusting me, not trusting me though.
Well, what?
Let's talk to your wife.
Well, hold on, in this pose right here. You hear about video games?
Hanging around here won't change anything. I've got 10 minutes before the prison band shows up. If I could do something about that kidnapping in those 10 minutes, I guess the telephone lines are my only hope. To the chicken kitchen.
Oh.
I guess this restaurant never sleeps. But no matter where I come, there are never any customers. I guess I'd better be on my way too.
This is where they're gonna bring Jowd if they can't use the chair.
You just
Gonna
gotta
fry him. Hey, use the bell. You know what? While you're here, see if you can ring the bell 3 times and
get some water.
Yeah. Nope. Okay.
It is interesting. I'm just like, what's going on in the guard room right now? I know this is a waste of time. I will only do this. He stopped dancing.
Bailey is no longer panicking. The chief is on his way over here.
What's he want to come now for?
Well, because a death row inmate escaped, of course.
Hate to be in your shoes now, Bailey. You're in charge, after all.
Oh, me? Oh, why did I ever have to become a prison guard? I never would have taken a job like this if I knew the prisoners might escape.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I know, right? It is unbelievable. Somebody should have done something about that.
That was worth it. Are the prisoners back? I know one got caught. It looks like things are back to normal here. Spiky is making that horrible noise, same as ever.
Scott says us traveling around as night trap energy.
Our condemned convict, Detective Jowd, is out. As is the curry lover, who is dreaming dreams of curry, same as ever. My time will soon be locked away from me as well. Can't waste what I have left, I better get going. It is interesting that there is, like, you know, you wonder what you miss when not checking everything.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't have time. Like, what's going on in... No one's in Lynn's apartment.
Yeah, luckily at this point most people have collected to a couple of places, so can't be missing that much.
Just as I thought. This little girl is safe in her bed. Blech. Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and now a kidnapping. The last link in the long chain of sad fate lit a fire in Jowd's heart, and the chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. I'm getting a strange premonition. Perhaps you might say, a deadly one. Everything that happened so far tonight has related back to me in some way, and I bet this mistake-ridden abduction does too. Oh.
Congratulations! You did it.
I did it. Now I get some time to chew on some pasta. "12:51 a.m. I visited the novelist's apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there's any possibility that it could be his own daughter who was kidnapped, the Justice Minister will not call off the night's execution. The key to dispelling the minister's doubts is now in bed, coughing, and I use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate. Was I her?
Yes.
My darling angel. Oh, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing. Did you leave your nice warm bed to go out into the night and play? A daughter of mine after my own heart. But I don't think your daughter needs to go after your own heart. I feel like by default that should be
unconditional. Yeah.
I didn't even notice you were gone.
I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present. He said he wanted to do later.
Well, that's no reason to go out this late at night.
But my fever finally went down. I could barely move before that.
But look what it brought you. Your fever is worse now than ever. Here's to our feverish passion of my darling angel. Ding.
Mama?
Yes, darling.
Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday. Even though it's already past midnight.
Not tonight, Amelie. Damn it.
I hate you.
It looks like this little girl was safe all along. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved, all the same. And there's another lucky development, too. Amelie wants to call her father. Now, if I can just make use of that feeling somehow, that would surely bring the Justice Minister around. Alright, trick time. What do I gotta press? No? I guess I can hit that clock. I cannot hit that clock. Freaking light.
Huh? The phone!
Amelie, I told you you couldn't call him tonight.
Why not?
Listen to me, Amelie. I'm a bitter old woman, and I hate my useless husband. Your father is about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider.
What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister, you know? All you do is write weird novels.
Oh! No! Oh shit. What do you mean weird? How you dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you've really made me angry, you really have! How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? Bitch.
I have to adjust my settings again. My voice pitch is going too high for it.
There! I'll be keeping my eye on you now, so you won't do anything else mischievous. Like calling you a father.
I hate you!
I can hear you, you know. Ooh, what a pair. I don't know what this family's issues are, but I do know I have to do something about this lady so Amelia can call.
That's not my name.
Amelie.
Amelie. You did read my speech bubble.
Oh, was there a speech bubble?
Yeah. Mama, what's Papa about to do?
Never mind. Nothing you need to know right now, Amelie.
Why is everything always such a big secret? I'm part of this family too, you know?
It's not something for children's ears. You'll understand someday.
I don't want to know someday. I want to know now. It's not fair. You just don't want to tell me. I just want to wish Papa a happy birthday.
Not tonight. If it was up to me, I'd let her call him Based. There's a rat.
The rat. I think that's Remy.
They can afford to have him here. He's a big-time movie star. This is... Oh no, I'm so mean to this rat.
This is enrichment.
Well, having a good time, are we, little rodent? No. Did you fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend? Oh no, that poor rodent. The poor rat. She's more powerful. Looks like she tipped the wall candelabra to one side too. The angle of those candles. I get the feeling I've seen something very similar to that quite recently. Is the rat okay? Oh my god. Poor rat. Oh heavens, a blackout at a critical time like this. Of course dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I might myself not so fond of the dark.
Grant, you're a murderer.
Is the rat dead? No, because then I would be able to see into its core. The chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kinds of thrills, thank you.
They have to use that animation more than once. Lighting the match on the old grindstone.
Oh yeah, baby twerk it.
That's like the animation in Sonic Adventure when Amy has to turn the valves to open doors.
What a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for clandestine meetings in the dusky twilight. Good time. I don't exactly know how the situation came about, but I think I owe the rat an apology. The rat seems to be unconscious. Now that the room has changed into this, maybe I can use it somehow. Let's go, rat.
Oh no, yeah, Amy does not use her ass to turn valves, but she does just gyrate her entire body. It's really funny looking. Just...
The lady's dictionary. Wasn't this got on her desk before? Destined to be never returned to the bookshelves. What a naughty chandelier. Okay, so I can knock her out with the chandelier.
I do. Scott, I do like that you capitalize valves. Oh, so you can't kill the rat, and so you try to kill the one. Okay, gotcha. Yeah,
I'm not trying to kill her. She's more powerful than we thought. I do like that she... This lady's surprisingly quick. She taught that thing like a pro. I better get serious here. That was very funny.
Maybe she has deadly premonitions as well.
I better not put the lamp right now. only pour oil on the flames of anger in this lady's heart. If I want to give Amelie a chance to use the cell phone, I have to think of a way to keep her mother out of the way. Alright. Is it insolence or insulation? Whatever, I'll look it up tomorrow. Damn it. I didn't do anything. Oh. Huh. Oh goodness, look at the time. As I bask in my tail of love, time has been moving on at the speed of light. So even though she's immersed in love, she can still hear this. But this won't be enough time for her daughter to make a phone call. There must be something else I can distract her with. That was close. No, I can't. Yeah.
Is it possible that it's just a matter of timing?
Could be.
Where, like, she dodges it if it's just a little off, or...
Such insolence.
Such insulation.
There
Hey!
Amelie! Amelie, help me!
Mama! I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. I'm afraid I can't help you right now.
Here's the weakness of my darling angel. Ding. The chandeliers on there tighter than her wedding band. She won't be able to escape on her own. Burn brighter. Help! Help! What is going on here? Amelie, look! Do you see this? Help me, please!
I'm sorry. Too sick. I can't go to bed. My head is spinning, so I guess I'll just have to stay up there spinning too.
Oh my god, can I slam her back down? Looks like this lady won't be going anywhere for a while. Now this little girl can call her father. The only trouble is she can't reach it. I guess I'll have to deliver it to her. I do kind of want to just drop her and see what happens. The angle of those candles. I saw something very similar just recently. What happens if I drop her? Oh. I swear that was just like the thrill of falling in love. I've got it! That could be the title of my next lover. Lady Chandelier falls in love. It's perfect. Thank goodness she's tough. I have to give Amelie. Help! Help! Oh.
flailing off to the side.
No!
Oh. This is the most
Now I
chaotic.
really owe that poor rat an apology, but this might be a really good chance for me too. I have to get that phone to Amelie. I recall the novelist said she didn't really like the dart. I don't want her thrashing around any more than she already is. I better not put this lamp out right now. Okay.
Swing it.
Oh! Mama!
What in the world is going on here? This is awesome. Well, I say, me and this rat have something in common.
What?
What would that be?
We're both swinging and beautiful. We're beautiful.
Oh, goody. Excuse me while I call Papa, okay, Mama? It'll only be a minute.
Don't you dare, Amelie. I won't have it. Get me down.
Hello, Papa?
Amelie! Is that you?
Of course it is, silly. What do you think?
But I heard they said you were... Oh, never mind. Nothing. It's nothing.
Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa!
Birthday. Oh, right. It was my birthday today, wasn't it?
I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to mean old Mama.
Oh, your mean old mama. I mean, your mother. What is she up to right now?
Well, she's certainly up all right. My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment. She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble.
Oh, no, Amelie. Oh, I'm the one who was wrong.
Huh?
Could you tell your mother, I'm sorry.
What do you have to be sorry about?
I was just about to make a terrible mistake. But it's all right now.
Oh, okay.
You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. The job of Justice Minister is very complicated, you see.
Okay.
But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me.
Mother and I think.
No, me.
Oh,
Because
okay.
you replace it with you're important to I or you're important to me. And then add your mother.
Okay. I'm only in grade school.
That is Normal.
I say as I dodge. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize.
I don't think I did anything. But okay, I'll apologize.
That's a good girl.
Okay, Papa. Have a good night. I love you.
I love you too, Amelie. Good night, sweetheart.
Mama. I'm sorry.
My goodness, why the sudden change? Where'd the rat go?
I don't know.
Dad corrected me on my grammar, so sorry about that. I'm not sorry for anything else.
Oh, Amelie.
I thought all you ever did was write these weird novels.
That makes me a little sad.
Papa said the job of justice minister is complicated.
Your father's job is very complicated and difficult.
Scott said the rat had his own murder to solve tonight. Yeah, he needs to get back to Baker Street.
It's not Remy.
I'm not saying it's Remy.
Oh, it's Shakespeare.
No,
It's Sherlock Holmes.
Well,
Famous.
James, have you seen The Great Mouse Detective?
Not for
Disney
a
movie.
hot minute.
Okay, well, I'm making a reference to that, so
Okay.
technically he's a mouse, but close enough.
I don't know, man. I'm a mess. I am. I spilled spaghetti all over my fucking mat, and I have tiny alcohol wipes I'm using to try and clean it up. And
You know, due to contextual ambiguity, it could also mean that I'm a mess. I did get very fundamental grammar wrong earlier.
it's a common mistake that my fourth graders make all the time.
That made it worse here.
That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it.
But you know, that's on point for familiar territory. Because as you said before, you're no good with numbers, and I'm no good with words.
No, that's fair. I'm also pretty terrible at saying things correctly. So.
Wait, or was it backwards? That I was no good with numbers and.
No,
Whatever.
that's what it was initially.
We're
because
both bad at
We're both
things
stupid.
It's true.
But you're right, I shouldn't treat you like a little girl anymore. You're growing up after all.
And I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try actually reading them.
Maybe you'd better wait until you're a little older for that.
Hey. Well, fine. Look, I know what smut is. I've been on AO3. You wouldn't believe the amount of Paw Patrol fanfiction I have to dig through. It's all garbage. But sometimes you got that thing that's just like, yeah. I got my rare pairs, you know? Mom, you know what a rare pair is?
Sorry. Go on.
So, Amelie, if you're feeling a little bit more charitable towards your old mama, you think you can let me down?
You know, I would love to do that. But I'm just feeling too dizzy and sick right now.
Tonight, on this holiest of nights, my deadline. It looks like the only thing pressing on me will be this chandelier. Here's to Papa and Mama's darling angel. Ding! All of a sudden, everyone is getting along again. It's such an abrupt change, I can't understand it. Is this what family is all about? In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. I just hope my mystery of me being cleared up as quickly as the furrows of the minister's brow.
I don't know where Camila is, but I at least know the Justice Minister doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to his office where everybody is waiting for prison ban.
Thank you, Zed. That's high praise.
This is
Your
my
favorite stream in familiar territory.
Thanks, Zed. Hello, chat. I see quite a few people in chat that I haven't seen before. I don't know if they're bots, but if you're not a bot, say hey. If you don't want to say hey because you don't want to interact with streamers, that's all right. That's a safe bet you're making there. The minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back, but Camila is still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Way to take off player agency from me, man. Surprising. The minister's brow is just as furrowed as ever. Unlike a father who has just learned his daughter is safe, he seems to be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something is about to happen. They just didn't give me a bottle for me not looking sad.
I just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake. And for mine.
Whoa! Yow! No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing. What did he do? But one question. I can't help but notice your daughter is safe. And yet you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us?
Prettier if you smiled. Oh.
Of course, there's still a matter of another kidnapping victim. But is it really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister?
Oh. Please, let me think in peace until the prison van arrives.
I wonder if Lynn is at the park yet. Until we get her report, I guess I'll just have to wait here. This continued distress of the minister. Is there really something more to it, like the inspector in white said?
Indeed, Scott, I love the guard helmet, spearhead, same thing. Same hat.
Let's read this man's mind.
Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist?
That thank you I expressed. That was meant for you. You're a ghost, aren't you?
Ooh, boo, blah, boo.
And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you?
No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you.
We've actually known, for quite a while now. But I had no idea they were the powers of the dead, of ghosts.
Known about what?
We knew about the existence of somebody who could control others. A manipulator.
Oh yeah, that's just my mother-in-law.
Fucking hell.
Wow. God, I love that. Good
You're
joke.
talking about my wife.
What? Wait. Does that say that?
No, just the manipulative.
Oh.
Part.
Oh, yes.
What's this?
That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Jowd.
Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know?
Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. All about the huge mistake this foolish man made.
Manipulator.
There are some cases in this country right now that are under a top secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jowd.
Oh,
Oh, we got raided by X5X5.
well, thank you. Welcome, X5,
Hi
X5,
there.
and all the folks you bring with your raid.
Welcome, welcome. We are playing Ghost Trick. Grant here has never played this game before, and I have a long time ago as a youth. Grant, how do you feel about the game so far?
I like it a lot. It is very cheesy, but in a fun way. But yeah, we're doing all the silly voices that the cast does, and we're chatting along with some folks. So if you want to just sit back, relax, and chill, welcome aboard.
Yeah. By the way, we're more than halfway through the game, so in case you yourself want to play Ghost Trick Phantom Detective, then you might want to bounce out. But otherwise, stick around. We're having a lot of fun.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, yeah.
Heck yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
awesome. That's
Hope you're
really
having
cool.
fun.
Right. They don't share information. They don't share too much top secret information with inmates in prison.
Shit, I was not.
There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common.
They do they? Tell us more.
Oh, and this is National Secrets. We're gonna hear more about National Secrets.
The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were, well, impossible.
Impossible.
The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office. And the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he'd leaked. Oh, the Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition.
But how could that be?
The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator.
The Rock says.
Camera.
A manipulator, huh?
That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory.
Jowd's case.
Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanela has been studying these cases.
He has he?
Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act, according to the inspector. The first case of its kind was in locked-room murder involving our nation's best detective.
Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that. My powers certainly don't work on living creatures.
That's what I thought when I first heard the theory, too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake.
What? Whoop!
The Minister's Mistake. That's my favorite series of unfortunate events title.
You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us about it?
Yeah, I fucked up. I suppose everybody here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so that the Inspector Cabanela can hear this too. there's something I'd like the two of you to hear.
Sound test! You get to listen to cool sounds!
Surprise Sonic sound test.
It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanela, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought.
Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister.
But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. Oh, you know I'm a Sonic fan. I've got a daughter, after all. The thing is that her taste in games is just... Oh, she has a lot to learn. She's a big fan of the boost formula, and I just feel like it takes a lot of the fun of platforming out of it, you know? And I don't know, she doesn't get it. She likes just blowing past everything, and I'm like, you don't even see the environments. Can you imagine how many modelers and texture artists put hard work into those things, and they just fly right by?
Oh, speaking of which, we have to play the Sonic Frontiers DLC at some point.
Oh, we do.
All, like, what, 8 to 10 hours of it. Oh, God. Okay.
And I learned the truth of that
I'm
firsthand.
sorry, you can't really see him because he's behind his own portrait, but when he turned his head, he just, like, looks so fucking pitiful. He's like,
Pathetic
"Oh."
wet man.
Look. What's this?
A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Jones' execution.
Education. He's getting his master's.
However, that act wasn't of my own volition.
Oh, well, thank you for the follow, X5, or X5 times 5. However, yeah.
Whichever it may be.
Thank you.
Yeah, Scott, I agree. Pretty bold of them to bring Ada into the Sonic Frontiers DLC. You know, but I feel like, you know, she's got the grapple hook, makes sense for the movement and everything. So, you know, keeps things fresh, but they don't have to redo all the level design. You know.
I was being controlled.
Whoa! Perfect. That's what I like to hear.
What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister.
What's going on? This document was... No, I mustn't sign it. Wait, don't deliver that document.
I think I'm gonna do just that, actually.
Oh. That's when it started. That's when all my fear, despair, and suffering began.
Whoop! Fear, depression, and suffering.
Oh, that's that indie game that everyone's been talking about, right? Really grimdark dungeon crawly thingy.
At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I'd been manipulated.
Yeah, the guard was really casual watching his boss have some sort of meltdown.
Yeah, I would say that guards and the police in general are very good at saying, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see it. Especially when working in their own system. Well, that's just me.
And my memory of the event was only hazy at best.
So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, eh?
Signing execution orders is part of a justice minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. But the next day, it dawned on me. I remember Inspector Cabanela's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a minister of justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened.
I suppose, but it does sound a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister.
Yes, I know. I should have. I was running away from the problem. Highly thematic for my character. And then my wife found out I was worried about something.
Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen.
I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it.
Oh, you bitch!
Oh,
If you don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth, I am immediately moving out.
and then, with the kidnapping tonight, with it thrust under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. By the way, I think you should all know that my wife can go Super Saiyan. Like, I know you're probably judging me, but like, you weren't there. It's fucking wild. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody.
So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. So there's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. It's like taking candy from a baby, which I'm fine with. After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp. What I'm not fine is with the fact the person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. Apparently different ghosts get different ghost tricks.
But I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from.
Where it comes from? Forgot how to read for a second.
That's okay.
Inspector Cabanela, this manipulator is a ghost, a departed spirit.
Spirit?
As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now.
Reading is hard. Jowd, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too!
What a shrug.
I'd say the only person who can't hear him is you. These guards aren't really people, they're just constructs created to walk around. Spirit, ghost, gods in heaven.
Actually, he's not. Do
Wait.
you know him?
I was gonna say, I'm giving a fucking Evangelion reference.
Oh no.
Excuse me, Mr. Minister, I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before you're making your final decision, sir. Whoop!
Inspector! Oh.
This is Lynn. I'm at the park.
We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence?
Well, the situation here is... Oh,
it's kind of difficult to explain. Sissel, if you're there, come to the park immediately.
It looks like your help is needed, Sissel.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? Trick time. Little Bork. Lynn calls and I oblige. I take off toward Tempsic Park, the place where clearly something big is happening. The manipulator, the person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective Jowd's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? Oh shit, that makes sense.
Bum, bum, bum.
Was there even a puzzle there? Not a save a person's life puzzle, but
Just the no one is dead, but you're getting the phone to Amelie puzzle. Yeah.
yeah.
Wow. Tempsic Park, the site of the little lady Camilla's abduction tonight, and the place where an important piece of evidence, the music box, was hidden. I wonder why our detective lady is looking so...
Oh, thanks for sticking around, X5X5. Really appreciate you being here. Hope you all are enjoying the game too. And have fun continuing to play it.
Yeah, I'll check out your channel here in a little bit. Good talking to you. Thank you for popping in.
See you around.
At least she isn't dead, but what did she find? A leaf!
I was looking for relief, but all I found was a leaf. Womp womp.
Huh? What's he doing here? La 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 la, let me spend a moment's time with you, my love. The world will not end and the food delivery is a little late, la 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 la. A little late, it's already ice cold.
Ooh. Experimenting with ways to get killed in Tulip.
What? You are?
No, in Tulip, there's a park you can go to, and you can like get on a slide. You can get on this like rotating, orb cage, and nearly everything in the park can do damage to you. Particularly this spinning thing. If you get on it, and I think there might be like a timed button press you can do, but if you jump on it and then fail it, then you fall off, and then you take 20 damage.
What's your max health?
Your max health is like 99, but you start the game with like 5.
Oh.
And then I think you upgrade to like 12, then like 18. Like your health goes up in pretty short increments, so it takes a little while before you can even survive it.
That's really
it's
funny.
hilarious. Yeah, the park is just deadly to you.
Aren't you a child?
Yeah. There's a sign in the park too. It's about like how it's dangerous to get on the equipment. It's ridiculous. That game is wild.
God, I would love to play Tulip. It's one of those games that I think I'd rather watch it.
Yeah. It's such a hostile experience is the thing.
But that's the thing that's so much fun.
Yeah. It's also long.
Yeah, I was gonna say
too.
it's so long. I don't know. Maybe a summer game. Where we can stream more than one night. I'm gonna get some water because I'm parched. I'm parched.
Okay.
Talk to these fools about leftist ideology or some shit.
Okay. I don't have any ideology to share with you, but I do have some current events. So recently, United Auto Workers are still obviously running strikes and things in order to demand better wages. So while that bargaining is going on, recently the union sat down with Ford once again. They had basically said, "All right, bring us a counteroffer because we're gonna sit down and we're gonna talk about this." And so they sat down, and Ford had nothing, according to the people from the meeting. And Sean Fain, who was heading up the union, basically said, "All right, you just lost Kentucky Truck, like the biggest of Ford's factories, and one of the biggest auto workstations in the world, if I remember correctly." That meeting lasted 10 minutes, in and out. So taking no shit from Ford. So yeah, things are going hardcore with that. Additionally, recently, Detroit casino workers are going on strike against MGM, Motor City, and Hollywood. So this news broke a few days ago. Rather than just sort of repeating what I'm reading through the article, I'm going to go ahead and send both of these over to chat. So if you'd like to check it out yourself, you may. So there's the first one from UAW. Then here's the one about casino workers going on strike. Of course, this is all very uplifting, knowing that things have been really rough for the game dev industry as of late. Tons of layoffs. We had a real bad situation where the folks at Keywords, QA studio, that had been working with BioWare, say for like Dragon Age and stuff, they got laid off after they unionized. So they were in bad working conditions. They managed to pull together a union, and then since then, BioWare would decline their contract, and ultimately now they've just cut them off, which is really, really upsetting. I will go ahead and send the article on this as well. Okay, reading a little more into this. I believe, let's see. I'm trying to see who did the laying off. I think it might have been Keywords that did it.
I am back, but I also...
Hi there. Yeah, either way, it's real nasty out there. Lots of churn. Scary stuff for the game dev industry. So it is nice to see other industries, pushing hard, holding the line, getting wins where they can. Are you ready to get going again?
Yeah. There was a tweet that I just read, and it has a picture of Chai from Hi-Fi Rush and that clown girl from that new animated YouTube short. I think it's called like Digital Circus or something like that.
Something like that.
And it's just both of them are 25 years old. And someone said 2023 is the year of the washed out 25-year-old. and someone goes, "Can we please get a video game protagonist that's like an engineer and architect again, please, for the love of God."
Oh my god. Oh, one more thing on leftist stuff. Things to yeah, that's true. I've seen plenty of that. If it is Digital Circus, I don't know, but it's floating around, so it's like one of those where it's like, uh-oh, I'm recognizing this. I think that means it's popular. But yeah, also want to send our support and solidarity out to everything that's going on in Palestine. What we're seeing is the mainstream media consistently and flagrantly putting up headlines that betray the actual situation that's going on. Israel is, conducting ethnic cleansing and genocide through their, settler state of things, and how that's being portrayed in the mainstream media is typically favoring towards Israel, despite the fact they continue to make claims with no evidence, such as the things like, oh, they're killing children, whatever, and then they have nothing to show for it, but they make that claim and run, right? The IDF is doing all sorts of bastardry, and again, getting away with it. Unfortunately, recently, a hospital got bombed. We're at that level. So, they're not giving up, and we're not going to either. I recommend keep your eye out for resources that you might be able to support them through. There's boycott, divestment, sanctions that you can check into for supporting them that way. And ultimately, if you have the opportunity and ability, just being able to update people on the narrative, that's one step closer to sort of clearing things up. Certainly, the United States at large is not on that same page. So just a bit of truth telling, is an important way that we start turning this around.
There is a gal. Well, I gotta remember who she is. I gotta remember who this person I follow on Twitter is. That posts a lot of super good those are followers. I don't have any verified followers. Good. Not a gal, sorry, a dude. Cheyenne Sardar is Zada. I'll send their link. He is a journalist for the BBC who's doing a lot of misinformation clearing up. So, for instance, there was the deadly blast at the Al Ahli hospital, which is still sort of up in the air on what happened there because it was a little odd, little bit of misinformation from both Hamas and the IDF, and really the answer is we're not sure. And he is doing constant updates to clear out misinformation and keep everything square. He's super good. He's followed by my good old leftists like Robert Evans and Cody Johnston, and I actually found him through Robert suggesting listen to him because Robert knows him and he's a good journalist. So check it out.
Yep. Remember, any queasiness about the violence is happening, we got to remember that there is no intent to just stop colonizing Palestine.
Yeah.
Where violence is being done, this had to happen at some point. There was no intent to have a two-state solution, as was turned down before time after time. So as much as no one likes to condone violence, this is not a time to sort of, I guess, waffle in between.
Also,
it's important to support.
if you want to do some more homework on it, here's a good, entertaining episode on Benjamin Netanyahu and why he's a piece of shit, and what he's done to harm Palestine, and good shit. Yep, and of course, other cool Zone Media stuff like It Could Happen Here is also a good one to check out. Thanks for reminding me, Scott. I know that they've been doing some weekly stuff on it. Let's talk about something less depressing. I know that's important, but let's play this video game.
I got this thing spinning pretty fast. I didn't even put much effort into it. This is quite a bit of power and speed for a piece of playground equipment. I wonder if in Tulip the reason that this is dangerous is because it's like a common thing in Japan.
Kind of like how we have metal slides that are notorious for burning kids.
Yeah,
Like,
and slides that get cops stuck.
Yeah.
But yes.
Amazing.
All these leaflets. Oh, love letter. Oh no.
See ya.
Go ahead. No. Oh man, I wanted to rustle that love letter a little bit more.
I have a feeling it wasn't going anywhere further than that. Scott asks, anyone remember that video of the teens that made the wheel of a scooter spin a merry-go-round while they were on it?
Yes! Yeah! And they fucking like fly out. Awesome. It was great. Is she just spinning that
She's just
leaf?
spinning that leaf on her finger.
That's impossible.
See, she might not be the brightest detective, but look at that shit. She's got skills.
Oh, there you are, Sissel.
From your dejected expression, I gather, you didn't find what you were looking for.
Right. I can't find the music box anywhere. But I found something else instead. Something horrible.
Horrible? What is it?
Oh,
There, in the grass. You'd better see for yourself.
Oh no, it's a dead person.
It looks like a dead body.
I nearly died when I saw it. I suppose now that we found it, we can't just leave it there, can we?
Nope, I suppose not.
Who is it?
we've seen this character just once before.
Oh, it's the weird guy.
Stop the park from being turned into a housing site! Protect the park, the rock of the gods! You there!
You're talking to me, aren't you?
I have some leaflets for you. Leaflets I know you'll be very interested in.
Hold on one second.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna put this in your pocket. Hold still. Wow, your pockets are tiny. They're like fake pockets, but not. I hate when they do that. It's always on, like, skinny jeans. You know, I'm gonna give you another. So you can give it to a friend.
Ooh, playground merry-go-round start at $1,200. Whew. Guess it is a lot of material to buy. I had to imagine too. There's some amount of distance where they're like, you know what? If anyone's gonna buy a merry-go-round, this is not gonna be just anybody who buys this. We should maybe make this a little pricey so that random suburban yahoos don't just install a merry-go-round poorly in their backyard and get into a bunch of collateral damage. You know what? I'm gonna give you a third one. A third leaflet. Do you have back pockets? There's one meant for 18 to 36 months old. That's 1,700. Oh my god. Well, while Grant is away, I'm also going to step away for a moment. I'll be right back. Okay, I heard some honking and screeching outside. Just had to make sure that nobody got hurt. Oh shit, it's the Daster show now. Scott's taken over. Ugh, see, that's what happens when we're not careful. As long as both streamers aren't present at a certain time, anybody can take over.
Sorry.
That's just how it works.
I heard
Grant, we have to stop. It's not our show anymore. We got taken over.
Oh, I see that.
It's like what they do on cartoon channels when they're like, "Oh, this Timmy Turner is taking over the channel." Whoa! And then he like they'll pop the character up in like commercial breaks or like during other shows they'll like pop on screen. They'll fuck up with the episode. Yeah, that's us now. We're gonna have to deal with that. Scott says, first decree is the water fountains now dispense soda and no more homework.
Pretty good.
When I first glanced over, I misread that. I thought it said the water fountains no longer work. I just love that idea. It's like, alright, first things first, we're shutting off your fucking water. Alright, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. I have some leaflets for you. Leaflets I know you'll be very interested in. I urge you to peruse it thoroughly, examine it in detail.
Never mind that right now. Do you remember your name?
My name? My name? What does my name matter when there are more important things to worry about?
Okay.
Come now and study these tracts with me, my brother. Come and learn about the Rock of the Gods with me. Who needs a name when we have the Collective? The night is no longer young. As a matter of fact, daybreak is approaching, but we are young.
Look, I don't have time to get involved in your way of life, but I am interested in your way of death.
Shit. Okay, I'm knocking shit over.
So let's get back to 4 minutes before your death. Whoa, 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 whoa.
And so I made up my mind. I resolved to live here in this park and defend it.
Okay, and what does that have to do with this Rock of the Gods you mentioned?
Haha, you bit! You still don't appear to understand. It's written quite clearly in the 4th leaflet in great detail.
Excuse me, but I have to use the restroom.
Uh-oh, it's Camila. I'm coming! Oh, just hold on! Woo! I'll be right there! Da-da-da.
Oh, what was this guy's voice? I know it was like slimy.
I've located the target.
I've located the target, beauty. A girl of the right age, coming out of the right apartment building at the right time.
Huh? Huh?
Yes, my dear, I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side. Oh, good evening, young lady. Won't you come with me? Oh, he.
Ah!
Oh gods! What do I do? What should I do? I have to do something.
Ugh.
Oh God. What in the world? What just happened?
Oh, that's Mino!
Dino?
Mino the mascot, the symbol of Tempsick Park.
Forget about that name of the big creepy lump of concrete. I'm talking about the way it changed direction. Did you see that?
Yes, yes I did. We witnessed it with our own eyes. The power of the Rock of the Gods. That was the power of the gods. The power of the gods saved that little girl.
And then the same power very deliberately crushed you instead.
Yes, yes, precisely. That is called the mischief of the gods.
Was it the mischief of the gods or was it a ghost trick?
Name drop.
Couldn't be a ghost trick. No ghost trick could change the direction of something that heavy in midair. But wait a minute. What if there was somebody with much greater powers than me?
Oh shit. What if a weird guy appeared? Alright, do you want to continue playing?
Yeah, we got
Or do you
time.
want to call?
Yeah, I want to. Let's finish this puzzle.
Okay.
Look at that, there's another flame besides mine.
Oh, so that is the flame of a god, is it? But hold on. Your spirit is a flame too, isn't it?
Yeah, so?
Pardon me, but are you a god?
I sincerely doubt it. At the last minute, that big lump of concrete made a huge swing to one side. That's probably that flame's doing. Who could it be?
I definitely believe it's either a god or somebody god-related.
Maybe I'd better try talking to this person. What the? The person's with much greater powers than me. It's you?
Hey! Sizzle!
Oh, what? Oh my, it's...
Missile!
I thought Missile was alive.
I guess we'll find out.
You look well for being dead.
Scott said, "Fuck yes!"
Did you see? Did you see what I did? I did it. I tried really hard, and I did it. I saved Miss Camila.
Are you telling me I was done in by a puppy dog?
Can I just say that the voice you're doing right now is a Tucker voice?
It is. Yeah, I know. I went back to re-listen to what I originally did for that character, and I was like, oh my god, it's Tucker voice.
It's just Tucker.
Missile, what's
That's my
going
twin.
on here? How did you get the powers of the dead?
I'm glad you asked. After after Miss Camilla went out and you left. Huh. Huh. I worked like crazy to make my own path, and I did it. Woo! And then I followed Miss Camilla out into the big wide world. And then I found... And then here at this park, I found her at last. Yes, you guessed it. I barked. You bet I did. And I went running after her too. Oh! And then I guess I died. And then I was unconscious for a little while. When I came to, it was all over. Poor Miss Camilla. Crushed under that big scary lump.
Oh, what have I done? I'm so sorry, little lady. Please forgive me.
Miss Camilla! I had to rescue Miss Camilla. It was up to me. I cried out from the depths of my heart. And then... boom! I can't tell you how surprised I was, but I bet you understand, right?
Better than probably anyone else could.
And I remembered what you did for me and how you saved me.
So, you went back to 4 minutes before the little lady's death.
Yes, indeed, Scott. When you're allowed to resurrect people, there's no holds barred.
You bet I did!
Yes, my dear, I've essentially nabber and come right back to your side.
I just realized something.
What?
Sissel's, time rewind color is red.
And missiles is great.
And dogs are colorblind, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to Missile, it would look like it's exactly the same.
Now's my chance, I thought. I saw the core!
I don't know, it looks pretty far.
I stretched out my paw toward the core. Oh, how I felt in that moment! I'd love for you to be able to feel it too! Go ahead, Sissel. Go ahead and try it for yourself.
I can't believe it. How could you connect over such a great distance?
Well, they don't call me Missile for nothing.
And so then you manipulated that Mino thing and threw it aside.
Right on top of my head!
Scott just sent me the fucking dog from Undertale with the lesser dog with the long neck. And it's possible that you may have a problem.
Well, no, actually.
Huh?
I can't manipulate things like you can, Sissel.
You can't? Then how did you?
I didn't know what to do. Then I happened to see something out of the corner of my eye. And it had a core, too. A single leaf hanging from the tree. I tried reaching out to the leaf.
What in the world?
I can't manipulate things. But apparently, I can swap them. As long as the two things have the same shape, that is.
Is Missile going to be a permanent fixture on our team? Did we just unlock another puzzle-solving element and it's a fucking dog?
You'll have to play the game to find out.
Oh, fuck yeah!
Swap things with the same shape.
Go ahead and try it. Press, swap,
Let's swap. That's incredible! And that's how you saved your mistress.
And that's how I became caught up in this, is it?
I'm very sorry. My powers were too meager.
Meager?
Because, you see, I saw one more. I happened to notice one more core. There was something with the exact same shape stuck in the branches of a tree.
Rugby ball. You're right. If Mino could be swapped again with that.
Then disaster wouldn't have to rain down on my head.
But what is that thing? It's too big to be a leaf.
Whatever it is, I'd much prefer it on my head than Mino.
So why didn't you swap them, Missile?
I couldn't. I can stretch out my paw a little further than you can, Sissel. But this was just too far for me. I couldn't reach.
Jesus.
I must admit, it's a fascinating spectacle of death if I do say so myself.
I kept her trying over and over, seeing if there was anything I could do.
I bet there's something you can do now.
Huh?
If we work together, you and me.
Sissel, you think so?
I don't plan on letting anybody die in front of me tonight. Do you think you could help me?
Of course!
Naturally.
So we're going to drop that Mino thing in a different spot. Okay, let's try it. Let's go back again to 4 minutes before. Alright, let's get started. 4 minutes from now, you'll swap Mino with the leaf, and then you'll have to swap Mino with something else. Something with the same shape.
Oh, I believe that's a rugby ball.
Okay, rugby ball, huh? But with the rugby ball where it is, Missile can't reach it. I have to move it closer somehow. It looks like you and I will have to work together on this one, Missile.
Okay, I'm ready. Whenever you want to use my swap trick, just press V. That way, you'll be able to control me. The V on my interface stands for very big deal. And then if you press V,
Control will come back to me.
okay, let's try it. Together we can stop Mino from hurting anybody.
Alright, Missile. Your powers are the key this time.
Okay, I'm ready. I can swap anything that has the same shape. Just call on me if you find anything you want to try.
Probably the best things to do is just try a bunch of things and see how it goes. And if I lose something we can swap, I should use V.
Let's go for a Rainbow Beautiful ranking.
Now we can talk.
I'm sorry about all this trouble, Sissel. If only my paw could reach a little further. I could have swapped that big lump one more time.
Swapped it with that rugby ball in the tree nearby.
That's alright. What we're going to do now, together.
I'm going to give it my best.
The first thing to do is to find a path to that rugby ball.
This is interesting. It's fuck.
Look at this funny flying ball! It's the same shape as that horrible Mino! But it's too far to swap from here!
Even this ball is starting to look horrible to me.
We have to find this way to get the ball closer to that Mino thing.
Knock it down from the tree, I say.
There must be something we can do.
Can't get anywhere.
Oh!
Here you come already.
I swore to myself not to repeat my mistakes.
Mistakes.
When somebody's in trouble, you should lend them a hand. Otherwise, you'll definitely regret it. And now, the recklessness of youth has taken over, giving me lightning fast speed.
I've been thinking. If we could stop this man from running, maybe he wouldn't get squished.
It won't be easy to stop me once the recklessness of youth has taken over.
Stop him, hey?
Would you like a... Oh, we'll see where this goes.
Nope. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Is this an okay thing or should I wait?
What I'm thinking is we need to get Sissel into more places, right?
Yeah.
So if we have Sissel rock the seesaw while it's a tire, the tire's larger, so that means that the core will be farther away even when it's rocked closer on the seesaw, right? So that means if you seesaw it closer, I wonder if it'll sort of be at a midpoint where you can get from one side to the other.
Oh.
Oh.
Maybe because the swap I made.
I guess the little ball is about all the weight it can handle. Okay, so
Maybe we can,
maybe
if you tilt it, swap it, tilt it, swap it. But then we might need the wheel or the tire on this side. Yeah, because now it's too far away probably from Missile to swap with the ball.
but we can.
Or when the tire gets closer, then maybe... No, it's still pretty far distance. Yeah, so if you now double back across the seesaw with Missile, swap the tire with the basketball. Yeah, this was easier to connect things on the DS.
Yeah.
Then rocket forward with Sissel. Oh no, we left Sissel on the other side. Well, now Sissel's on the other side. So I
Yeah.
guess that solves it. Oh, perfect. What do you think of my lightning fast pace?
I wish you could knock it off. That's what I think. We don't have time to prepare. I think we're going to find a way to stop him from running.
As far as I can see, the only way to do that is to use the playground equipment.
But what?
You know, the seesaw, the swing, those things.
Precisely! Except, there's one more piece of equipment to be exact.
Stop him with equipment. Maybe I think. Oh yeah. Okay, so I had the right idea. Hi Nate. Welcome back. All right. Swap the baseball with his kneecaps using Sissel. All right. So I wonder if I can get this. So we'll get Sissel to where Sissel needs to be. Oh, would you look at that? There are a whole lot of Yes.
Oh boy! That means it's time for me, right? Oh boy!
My hair is also round.
Let's see. To use Missile's powers, I just have V. I'll try. Okay, so what I need to do.
Here I come!
Okay. So if we swap, and then if we swap this with the nope. If we swap if we swap this with the basketball, it might be too heavy to swing.
I think he was rotating around with the tire in it before.
Maybe the baseball makes him faster? Because we gotta stop him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you do have the ability to trick the thing to make it spin faster forcibly too, so maybe we can sort of double up.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so what happens if you spin it harder? Ooh!
Wow, I didn't see that coming.
Don't you know the first thing about Globe Climber?
Huh?
Even little children treat it with the respect it deserves. They know that unless you spin it gently, there's no stopping it.
Yeah, it does look pretty dangerous.
It looks like I'm just destined to fly through the air like this for a while.
This might just buy us some time.
Maybe he'll just keep spinning around like that for the whole 4 minutes.
I'm sorry, but I don't think I would stand for it that long.
But anyway, at least it stopped him from running for a while. Let's do what we can while we have the chance. Wait. Oh.
Don't you respect the Globe Climber?
Yes.
Look at the funny fun ball.
Globe Climber, grind set mentality? Okay, what if...
Are you a bad enough dude to respect the Globe Climber? It's an important piece of public infrastructure.
It teaches kids not to... It teaches kids about hubris.
Oh, that was so close. If it hit the ball, it could have knocked it down.
Is that all this umbrella can be used for knocking down the rugby ball?
Don't forget about my powers!
And don't forget about my recklessness of youth!
Oh. Wait.
They said the globalist agenda indoctrinating our children with dangerous spitting playground WMDs.
Oh, it wasn't heavy enough. Damn it! You gotta go from the beginning? Fuck. Okay. Alright, I know what to do. I got it. Dumpster lid.
To successfully hang on to the globe climbers to become as God!
Let's get Cecil
That's why I've grown my hair this way.
to mimic the globe climber.
To bring myself in his image. The red-headed hippie is not an assassin. Just an excited bystander.
He's trying to save the little
Camila.
girl, Camila, but in doing so, when Missile, the dog ghost, swaps that with the leaf, Missile kills the redheaded hippie. So,
We've got a bit of a trolley problem that we need to introduce a new track to.
yes, but we accidentally murder him. He got accidentally murdered by the dog. He got flattened by the... God damn it.
Dog damn it!
He does have like some beetle energy.
Hi!
Welcome!
Thank you! For taking my leaflets.
Fuck.
There's more where that came from.
Fuck.
Would you like to scan this QR code?
Fuck. This sucks. Holy shit.
Yeah, on DS is definitely just click and drag. Beetle could get it.
Yeah, dude, he's got that dork energy. He's got that Beetle Boy swag.
Oh yeah, it was not fun to do on Switch too. Yeah, I can. Yeah, trying to joystick it. It's awkward.
I'm not even using a joystick, I'm using a...
I know, but I was talking with Scott. Working
Oh
on
no,
Switch.
the fucking... I forgot. Fuck. Shit.
Don't forget about your balls!
The worst part is all the characters are gonna have to tell me things right now. They're gonna be like, hey, they're gonna say, don't forget about all these round things.
You know what they say? What goes around comes around.
I always come round. In Night City, you can come round. Alright.
Here I come! Look at my thrusts! That's youth! Session! Session!
What does that mean?
Youth, basically.
What's really frustrating is you can't attach to
It'd be nice if there was a way to like toggle it so it wouldn't like it wouldn't attach until you let go of a button or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We gotta be up. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. It's gonna be. This is gonna be tight. I broke the music. There it is.
No, it's just in between phases.
I'm a little shocked that you couldn't use the touchscreen on the Switch. I guess it doesn't have a pen, but
Yeah, so it'd be kind of awkward.
it does have a touchscreen, which is weird. The only game I've... What the fuck? So the basketball is not the...
It's not the basketball, not the tire, I guess. Those just go right off of the seesaw.
Well,
Hey,
no,
we
the
have a new bubble. Hit the bubble.
Sissel, did you see that? Did you see the seesaw?
Yeah, I guess there's too heavy to get that much height.
I wouldn't have been surprised if it launched me into the air.
The tire does have quite a bit.
But no matter how heavy it is, I can still swap it.
Oh, God. That's tight.
Nate said, the finger is the ultimate stylus. Quote, Steve Apple. And Reggie Nintendo, probably.
Alright. I know what I have to do. Requires so much finesse.
I remember when Reggie said, my body is able to be swapped with objects that are the same shape as it.
Willem says, have you used Missile's ability to swap this for a better game?
If you had the cartridge, you could do that.
Okay, so I
Pop
need...
Deadly Premonition back in, do some bowling.
So I have this. So when this goes up, and before it hits the umbrella, I have to switch it with the tire.
Oh, dude, Monkey Gun!
Yeah. we played Monkey Shot on the GameCube.
Monkey Shot!
Monkey Gun is on Banana Blitz.
Monkey Race!
Okay. Oh, okay. So it wasn't... You don't need it to be... Okay. Less tight than I anticipated it. Fuck.
Oh! Huh?
There, we moved the ball. What do you think, Missile?
I don't. With the ball there, I think I can do it.
It's just a few seconds. You'll swap Mino with the leaf, and then from there you can swap Mino one more time. The final moment is near, Missile. Are you ready?
You bet.
Oh, I have to do it, of course.
I won't mess this up.
I'm surprised we didn't get like a fate change.
3, 2,
Oh, a little early.
2, 1.
Why can't... Oh. I guess I didn't need to do it. Oh.
Okay. 1 Watch me, Sissel! Here I go!
Brantley gives Missile 99% likability, even though the principal 1% is enough to be very likable. Swap Mino with a ball. I get it.
Oh. Oh.
There! How's that?
My head has been spared. Truly, that was a try worthy of the gods.
And now Mino's right where he belongs, in the garbage can.
We did it again, didn't we?
I like Mino.
Didn't we? The Parks Department's gonna be so pissed about this. Now nobody has to die.
Except for one brave little somebody.
Huh?
I'm talking about you, Missile.
Oh, me? I guess you're right. I'm still dead, aren't I?
So now let's go back and save your life.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
Now that I think about it, I think I want to stay dead a little longer.
What?
When I was alive, I couldn't even help Miss Camila when she was in trouble. I want to be able to protect Miss Camila. And to do that, I need these powers I have now.
Fucking love Missile's theme. Let's go. Fucking bop, man.
The Song of Dog.
Dog song.
Oh, I fucked up.
I see.
Perfectly
Oh
understandable.
shit. Okay, we're good.
Even I wish I had powers like that.
Hey, we just saved you. Don't wish your life away already.
No, of course. You're right.
Okay, Missile, have it your way. By the way, Mr. Reckless Youth, there's a certain detective who needs that music box you found. When we get back to the present time, could you give it to her?
Certainly, you have my word.
Let's go back then to the present.
Nate, what is that?
Where'd you swap my balls to, Master?
And so Camila ended up in the hands of the kidnappers. We weren't able to change that part. Lynn listened to my story without saying anything. I'm sorry. I wish there was something else I could have done.
Oh, dude, we beat the level. Yes!
That's actually Sonic Adventure.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to think of the...
Rookie blunders, but I do believe it's also used in Sonic Heroes.
No, you did the best you could.
I think it's in both.
I'm sure she's all right. After all.
After all, she has me.
Missile? Are you in there?
Watch me swap this leaf with this Mino.
Look what I can do. Miss Lynn, leave Miss Camila to me. I know I don't look like much right now, but I'm sure I can help her.
Missile.
No, Missile!
Whee! Miss Lynn! Woo!
Oh god. Lost Missile.
I'm going to leave it up to Missile.
It kind of looks like Missile is being left up to the wind.
Huh? You?
This guy
Oh!
is a Wind Waker. A Wind Waker NPC.
I have something to give you.
Oh, wait, here's it. Aha! Stop the park from being turned into a housing site! Protect the park! The Rock of the Gods!
Aren't you forgetting your promise?
No! Oh, pardon me. Pardon me. Aha! My apologies. This is for you!
Oh,
Guys, I need to find out what that umbrella's made of. Seriously. My umbrella turns out at the slightest bit of wind.
you kept the music box safe, didn't you? Thank you.
Not at all. I was only doing what the Rock of the Gods would have wanted.
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
He's mesmerized by my beauty. Hey, the cat's not allowed to get your tongue.
Excuse me, but are you... No, it couldn't be.
Have we met before?
Aren't you that little girl from that time? I'll never forget it. It was 10 years ago in this park.
10 years ago? Are you talking about?
Trick time!
Here in the park, the gods surely control fate. Today, 10 years from that day, we meet once again. If that isn't the power of the gods, then what else is it?
It could just be a coincidence, but apparently you know Our Lady Detective. Here, could you tell us about it? About what happened 10 years ago?
Yes, of course. I was actually just about to do that.
Rock of the Gods. What's this Rock of the Gods you keep mentioning?
Don't you know? It's right there in front of us.
Me no. Oh.
Oh. Missile.
Da-da-da-da.
Wait a minute. You say gods, but do you mean dogs?
Of course not. Don't be silly. This is no time for ridiculous word games. You are standing just above the Rock of the Gods now. Take a good look at that monument.
Monument?
Oh, it was a little rock that we saw in Missile's little vision. That's on. That.
Rock of the Gods. Temsic Park. The Rock of the Gods.
The rock is buried in the ground, right there. It's been there these 10 years. Ever since that day, it flew down from the heavens and showed us a miracle.
A miracle.
So this rock you've been talking about is a meteorite?
Precisely! It dropped from the sky on that day 10 years ago. Yes, of course! Surely you know all about it!
Me?
That day, I just happened to be passing through this park. I had no idea that day would change my destiny. The sun was going down, and through the gloom, I heard the scream of a little girl. Yep, and this is Jowd and someone else.
Stay back! If you come any closer, I'll shoot her!
I peeked out. No, wait. I peeked out fearfully from the bushes and saw some shadowy figures.
We've talked about Jowd's fucking hairy boy ass outfit, right?
I would relate it more to Dick Gumshoe, but yeah.
It's just the pants and the jacket color.
The overcoat, yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, Harry's pants are a little more yellow, but...
Yeah, it's the disco ass blazer, though.
Uh-huh. I didn't see the face of the criminal clearly. Same body type, yeah. I knew I should do something to help, but I couldn't move. The tension was so thick, it was painful, just when I couldn't stand it any longer. That's when it happened. The sky suddenly burned bluish white. Ugh. If you close your eyes at that part, your brain thinks that you're dying. When it crashed into the ground, the meteorite gave off a shower of beautiful fragments. And then I saw it. One of those beautiful fragments pierced into the criminal's back. The judgment of the gods was brought down on the park that day. "10 years ago, the little girl that was you was saved by the Rock of the Gods."
Nope.
Oh my. I can't believe it.
The Rock of the Gods was given the name Temsic. And still today, it lies sleeping deep in the park's earth.
Timsic.
I never knew about this Temsic. I always thought Detective Jowd was the one who saved me.
You were very young then. And you passed out from the shock of being taken hostage. Of course you wouldn't remember.
But that's funny. A huge incident like this should have caused quite a stir. Interestingly enough, I don't know if they'll mention this, but Kismet is a Yiddish word for fate.
Yeah.
It's strange you've never heard of it, Lynn.
It's cause that if you spell Ekans backward, you get snake and muck.
Come!
Yeah, go get him! Come!
It's actually pronounced coom, according to Guilty Gear.
It is, isn't it? But now that I think about it, you know, that's not actually any better, Grant. Here, it's my Pokemon named Coom. Hey, wait, I don't know if I read that line. I avoided the news, and I never came back to this park again. That's why I didn't know anything about it.
The meteorite was named Temsic, after the name of this park that it fell in. And then the Rock of the Gods was forgotten. Now an awful thing is happening. They're talking about turning the park into a housing site. I'll never forget the miracle I witnessed that day. And so I've taken up residence in this park and am trying to appeal to the people. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods. That is my mission. I have no sympathy for unhoused people.
Okay.
I see.
Why would he have no sympathy for unhoused people? He's an unhoused person.
I guess so.
He lives in the park.
That's what we call contention.
I'm taking you with me, Missile.
So 10 years ago, the little girl that was Lynn wasn't aware of the meteorite. I get that, but Detective Jowd, on the other hand, there's no way he didn't know about the Temsic thing. And if he knew, the man died. I took his life. What was that confession all about?
Jowd loves to admit to crimes that he apparently, or maybe did not commit.
The rock of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago changed the destinies of many people's lives like the ripples of a pond when a pebble...
Yeah, just like that.
With every answer I get, I learn about a new mystery. Will I be able to break down those chains of mystery before dawn? Anyway, now that we have the evidence we need, we decided to meet up again at the minister's office. Besides, there are a few things I wanted to ask Detective Jowd.
Hey Grant,
Yeah.
what happens if you spelled Jowd backwards?
Dwodge.
You bet.
We found the music box, Detective Jowd.
Good job, Lynn. I knew you would. Once everything had been resolved, I wanted you to give this to him.
Him? You mean Inspector Cabanilla, right?
No. I don't suppose... Damn, I thought it was going to be someone else. I don't suppose he'll ever forgive me.
Detective Jowd.
Now then, let's just get this thing open. There's a certain knack for you to doing it. Ah! See? He calls that a knack. Looks more like brute knack. The one that...
Activation phrase.
A gun! There you are.
Oh, what is this doohickey?
It's for you to shoot yourself.
Oh.
Worthless politician.
Oh.
You should find scorch marks on the grip.
Scorch marks?
When Camilla built her contraption, she used a special kind of string. It's a kind magicians use. It burns up at an instant and disappears.
Why would little Camilla use something like that?
I don't know. Maybe because she's a detective's daughter. Yeah, this is also Harry to put. Not leaving any evidence behind and all that. Haha.
Art top.
In the case report, there was mention of some scorch marks.
Oh, Justice Minister, don't look down the barrel there.
It's a single shot. Unlikely. What had happened? Camilla was watching from her hiding place. She saw the flame run to the gun, so something she naturally didn't include in her design. I took the gun out of the flame and replaced it with a picture. If you remove the picture, you should find scorch marks behind the frame, too. And those marks should match up with one of that's on the gun.
In other words,
It proves the contraption existed there in that room that day.
And it didn't work the way your little girl intended. Is that right?
Exactly. Some cowardly culprit modified the design.
But that angle was never brought up in court. And so, as Justice Minister, I must call off the execution at this point.
I knew I was right. It wasn't Detective Jowd. Now we can finally prove that.
Sorry.
Thank goodness.
Thank you. And those eyes of yours, I see the eyes of that little girl from 10 years ago.
Scott said, "Cue Phoenix Wright courtroom confetti." Yay!
Alright, let's save. Thank y'all for joining me and Brantley. We loved having everyone here. If you like what you listen to, you can check out our videos on YouTube. We just posted another podcast episode reviewing a sleeper hit of summer 2023. Detective Undead Girl Murder Farce. Speaking of ghost detectives, it's good. It's good. Check it out. You can also follow us on Twitch if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button. Yeah, the head of its competition, which is good because it's also probably going to be the only anime that we watch from. Because I gotta tell you, winter 2023 looks pretty shit.
Winter 2023 is not a winner.
Oh, wait, is it summer or is it fall 2023? Because I think winter starts in December.
Whatever.
Who cares? Either way.
Whatever season this is, not looking great for us and our tastes.
Nope. But you can listen to us talk about anime. Or you don't need to do any of that. Because we are not your dads.